What is up, you guys, and welcome back. My name is Liberty Schultz and this is my channel. So you guys, I went to orientation this week for college. If you guys don't know, I'm going to play softball and study nursing at Marion in South Carolina. I'm super excited for it, but this video is going to be about orientation. Got into orientation, it's kind of awkward, you know. You walk into this big room and there's a bunch of people there that you don't know, and some of them have buddies that they're talking to. Some people are hanging out with their parents, but you know, my parents weren't there, so I didn't have anybody to talk to. So of course, the extroverted version of myself walked up to people, made a bunch of friends, and it was a total blast. I love being put in those situations where you just have forced to walk up to people and there's no social barriers. I love those situations. But from that point on, once I had a couple core group of friends and started meeting people, basically they took us in through a bunch of meetings and stuff where we learned about campus life, the security, food, the residence halls, our classes, all that kind of stuff. You know, that is necessary information that you have to have, and it can be pretty boring, but you know, you gotta do it. And we were able to persevere through that to the fun. So basically, the night of orientation, I did an overnight orientation. They had this big party for us where they had like ping pong, dancing, big inflatables, and a pool open.
Alright, so they have all these like inflatable things set up right back there, and we're gonna go play on them. You're about to beat me, going in one-handed, alright? You tired?
With one foot.
Here you go. I love college. Welcome to college.
Go.
Oh! Just barely, just barely. Should I practice my dancing videos from the dancing video here?
Yes, you should.
I don't know. It's pretty good for me. They're too good for me. Just watch. It was a total blast. I really enjoyed it, and you know, I love meeting a bunch of people and getting to know people and seeing who's going to my college and just jumping into the mix of everything. Then that night we stayed in the dorm rooms, and I had a roommate that I did not know at all, and we were sleeping just a few feet away from each other, which is a little weird, but it was fun. It was fun to make that odd, awkward connection with a roommate. Then the next morning we basically woke up and we got registered for our classes that we were going to be taking. Me studying nursing, I have to take a lot of sciences, and I got to be done with math forever, which is really nice because I took college math classes in high school, so that was a plus there. Actually, a funny thing about my schedule is I'm going to be taking a theater class. I have never taken theater before. I had to choose between art, music, and theater, and I'm terrible at art. I can play guitar, but I cannot clap my hands on beat. And so, of course, I chose theater. And I like being on stage and stuff, but I can't sing or dance, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Stay tuned for the theater class with Liberty Vlogs. So then basically after registering for classes, the whole day pretty much wrapped up and it was time to go home. So I really enjoyed meeting a bunch of people at orientation. You know, it was a total blast. It's an extroverted paradise there. You know, there's no social barriers and you get to meet a bajillion people, and it was fantastic. So if you guys are going to orientation anytime soon, or you're going off to college, or you got this new big step in your life, just remember to always be different. Don't be afraid to do things differently. Don't just think inside the box, create your own box. Don't just think outside the box, create your own box. Be totally yourself, and don't be afraid to do something totally different, you guys. So that's it for my total recap of what orientation was like. I'm super excited for college and what it brings for me. I'm so pumped for the future experiences that I'm going to be having. Also, you guys, so I know I was saying that I would do the tutorial softball videos very soon, but lovely, I got a nice hard splint on right here. My lovely, beautiful
wrist tendonitis is back, so I'm trying to knock that out before I go to college. I'm trying to keep the tutorials going, or start them at least. It's just really hard when I can't throw or hit or do anything. But maybe I'll do some more mental sides of the game or something like that. But just stay tuned for those tutorials. So if they're not coming out, just know this is the reason why. Also, you guys, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out next Tuesday. So of course I'm gonna vlog that. So be ready for me to be incredibly high and swollen face. So be looking forward to those couple vlogs coming up, you guys. We'll see you next time on Liberty Vlogs.